Hello. Whoever's in there, it gave me a like. I'm going to try to fish in my kayak and go live. We'll see how it goes. Oh shoot, what is going on here? Oh, I'm wrapped up. It's a lovely first cast. What is going on? I want to go. What the heck? Let's see here. Oh, I see what it is. He's all hung up. That's what it is. Cam Chap. Hey, Cam Chapman. How's it going? I am just getting started. Got a whopper plopper on that's all tangled up. I tried to throw him and didn't want to throw. Let's see here. What the heck is going on? Oh my goodness. Good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I hope the rain stays away today. I didn't even check the freaking radar. Whoop. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, we're set up to fish now. Hey, Chris. What you been up to? I'm fishing close to one of your favorite spots. It's kind of hard to throw with the dang camera right at your face, but it is what it is. Oh, you're at work? Ew. Hey, I've got that tomorrow, so yay, go me. Next 2 days of work. Lovely. Heading over here to the grass. I'm gonna try to throw in this grass up here. You've been working a lot, haven't you? Ooh, I thought you were supposed to be part-time. 7 days? See, my work tries to get me to do that crap. I'm part-time, but I work, let's see, about 26 hours a week. And they're constantly trying to get me to come in and work extra hours because so many people has quit. And I'm like, no. No, I'm surprised they hadn't tried to make it mandatory. But if they do that, I'll just find a different job. I just wanted to work the weekend so I can have my week's fishing. How is my service here? Because is it spotty? I've never tried to go live here. I'm close to the interstate, so I'm hoping it won't be so bad. I am, but the person that does our schedules got chewed out for not scheduling enough, so now she's scheduling too many people. Oh, that sucks. That's not cool. Is my service here pretty good, or is it spotty? That's what stinks about going live with kayak fishing, because I'm constantly moving around, and you never know if it's going to get spotty or not. Yeah, that's not cool at all. That makes it hard for you to upload. I was browsing YouTube and I think everybody's live today, which kind of stinks, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Because I'm already gonna be fishing. Figure I'll probably start doing lives more for a while again, just so I can get my watch hours in. Get over here to this grass and throw a frog around. That is one of my goals this year, is to catch a bass on a frog. I've never been able to do it. I hooked one early this week. It was on my last video. I actually hooked it pretty good. He didn't even jump out of the dang water. I had him almost to my kayak and he got off. I thought that was going to be my first bass, but no. I don't think I set the hook hard enough or something. I don't know. I even pulled the hooks out a little bit. That's supposed to help with the hookup rate. Who knows? can get over here and actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw this frog on. And I don't use a frog a lot because I'm always trying to make a video and I'm like, well darn, I'm topwater fishing, so my chances of landing a fish on a frog are not that great. Edward Scissorhand. Hey Edward, how's it going? Where'd you get that name at? Is that like your favorite movie or something? Y'all see that? I'm about to throw in that tree. Oh, 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 I got a bite. Oh, I got a bite. Oh, there's something there. Dang it. Come on back. Come on back. I don't know what that was. Something bit at it. How's my service, guys? I don't know. My frog is swimming upside down. What is up with that? There he goes. Why is my frog swimming upside down? Something came up and got it. Come on. Yeah, when I throw my frog, he's belly up, like he's freaking dying. What the heck? Why is my frog doing that? Why would that happen? Why would a frog turn upside down? I don't know. The fish still bit it, even if my frog was upside down. So, be all right, I guess. See? Throw my frog and he's belly up. Got a freaking dead frog I'm fishing with. Should be good right here though. Thanks for the likes, all 5 or 6 of y'all. Fishing a dead frog. Pull him this way, come on. I don't think the fish will care if it's a live or dead frog, right? There's something wrong with this frog. I don't even know if I'm still live anymore. Is anybody in there? Let's see. Oh, top messages. All messages. Okay. Well, we're not a talkative bunch today. That's alright. I'll just talk to myself. Soto Gonzalez. Hey, how's it going? I'm out here just bass fishing with the frog in the grass. I just got a bite. That's cool. You didn't want to come back for it though. I am fishing, I think this is the Hiwassee, I think. Yeah, this is the Hiwassee River. Not the Tennessee, the Hiwassee. A back slough of the Hiwassee River. Just chilling out. Fishing. Okay, I meant to throw between that. Teddy, it'd be awesome if I can catch my first frog bass today. How is this service, people? I'm curious. I've never tried to do a live here. I don't know if it's grainy or what. This is a nice little pocket back here. Can y'all hear those frogs? Thank you for the likes. I had somebody call me earlier on one of my videos that they missed my live bank catfishing. And quite honestly, I don't bank fish a whole lot unless it's just cold. I don't like bank fishing a whole lot. I mean, it's relaxing and it's all right every once in a while, but I mean, I got a kayak for a reason, so I can get out and fish. But I suppose once it gets cold again, I'll probably end up on the bank again, because I don't like to get my kayak out in the cold. I'm a little bit scared. I see other people doing it though. But a lot of the places that I kayak fish at, when the water's down, I can't even get in there. Ooh, that was a good shot. Come on, fishy, fishy. So if I do catch my first bass frog today, I won't even have a good video of it. Because usually the videos from live, you know, they're not, I don't know what they are. Are they like 1080p or something? I know they don't look very good. Like back last November, I caught a huge bass. I was catfishing. Let's see. I was catfishing from the bank, and I caught probably my biggest bass. He was 5 pounds, 5 ounces, I think. And I didn't get a good video of it because it was just alive. Dad, blame it. I'm trying to get in that pocket right there. Well, let's see. Oh shoot! Come on. Let's get right in there. Woo! There's a fish just jumped up beside me. I bet that was a carp. There's a lot of carp in here. That's a little better. Come on. Come on, fish. Here, fishy. This wind's gonna blow me right in there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and turn around. There we go. Figure might as well look at the 7 people that are in here and say hi. No. I'm in a bush. Everybody's so quiet. I don't know. Oh. I don't know if I got good service here. Ain't nobody's told me. Come on. I could be all spotty. I don't know. Hey, fishless fisherman. How's it going? I'm bass fishing in my kayak. I'm fishing with a frog. I just got a bite. Missed him. He just swiped at it. He didn't like try to eat it. But I have never caught a bass on a frog. I've not landed a bass on a frog, so it's kind of one of my goals this year is to land a bass on a frog. Service is fine in my opinion. Hasn't been okay. Good. I wasn't really sure. I've never done a live here. God bless. It's really hard to throw and having this camera like, you see the camera's pretty much at eye level, so I'm having to throw up and over, but that's okay. We're gonna make do. Who was that? What did he want? I got a swipe a while ago. I'm currently fishing as well. Hey, gal, fishless fisherman. It's a good day to fish. It's like overcast, a little bit windy. No, I got him. I got my first freaking frog bass. He literally hit right at the kayak. Oh my gosh. He's a little guy, but I've never caught a bass on a frog. Look at that. My first frog bass. Yes. He was literally hooked At the top where his little nostrils are. First frog bass on top water. Yes. Oh, so this is probably the male. There's another one in here. That might be the female, which she got to be bigger. Big girl. Yeah. Hey, NJ Guard. Yes, my first. That's what I was saying a while ago. I was like, you know, what the heck's going on? If I actually catch my first frog bass, I won't have a really good video of it. It'll be just whatever this live is. Okay. I can make a short out of it, I guess. Alright, there's my frog I'm using. He literally hit it at the foot of my kayak. Like, and he hit it like several times, which was crazy because I thought after the first time he was just going to leave it alone, but no. Came back for more. Thank you. Hey, NJ Guard. Thank you. Ken Big Fishing. Thank you. He was a little guy, but I've never caught a fish on a frog before. That was freaking awesome. Kind of wish I was pointing my camera forward, but it seems like I get more interaction filming myself than actual fishing. Thank you, Mike Turner. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. I wish I could have drug him in more, but you know, it'll be all right. Ooh, that's a good one. Huh? Ozark Trail Frog, yeah, from Walmart. He was like, give me that frog. Yeah, I'm fishing all around grass. That was funny, he hit that close to the dang kayak. Hey, Ernest. Hey, I just caught my first bass on a frog just now, which was awesome because that was one of my goals this year, is to catch a fish on a topwater frog. It's kind of difficult because, you know, you gotta set the hook like really hard, and I think that's something I don't do very well. Set the hook hard enough. Like, I will watch myself on my videos and be like, why ain't you pulling harder? I don't know. I think I'm pulling really hard, but when I watch myself, I'm like, you're stronger than that. Pull that fish. I had one. Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, I have kind of not been doing the lives here lately. I've been trying to do the videos, and it's really hard to do both. But I want watch hours, so figure I'll start doing some videos for a while, or some lives again for a while. Yeah, it is fun. It is, because I mean, I literally watched him like, and then he was like, he didn't get it, so he was like again, and then I hooked him, and I was like, whoa, I got him. I got you. Y'all, as soon as I get out here, I've not been coughing today at all, and I feel like I'm inhaling pollen or something. My throat is just dry. Probably need to go get some allergy shots or something. Yeah, he was kind of on the edge of the grass. I'm feeling very refreshed today. I finally got my hair done again. My hair was looking raunchy. So I actually do my own hair, but I did it today. I'm like, hey, that looks good. I love fishing matted grass or lily pads with a frog. We have some lily pads here. They're kind of rare. We don't have a whole lot of them anymore. I think it's because of all the spraying that they do. But I do know where some lily pads are. But I'm not good at fishing them. I think you got to punch through them, or I guess run a frog over top of them. but I've never caught. Yeah, they're not on the side. They're out in the middle of the river. Well, they're in a slough on a river. They're very pretty when they actually bloom. I don't know, when do they bloom? Spring, or I think they bloom in the fall. I'm not sure. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate that. Funny story is on one of my recent videos, I ain't gonna say which one, but I'm filming, and I think it's on a Monday, which I work 12, 14 hours on the weekend. So I was like, I think I was trying to fish on a day that it didn't rain, because it was going to rain all week. So I didn't have time to do nothing. And in my video where I'm landing a fish, you know, I've got the camera kind of pointed to my leg, and I'm like, girl, you have not shaved in 2 days, and you can tell. But I don't think it was bad enough that people really noticed it, but I did. Thank you. This is my, I guess, my signature hat. I got it at a thrift store 2 or 3 years ago, and I love it. It's very airy and cool. Whenever I wear a baseball cap, I have them because, I mean, they are airy, but they're not as comfortable as this thing. Like, the air just flows through it, and then on the brim it's got this extra little cloth piece to help keep the sun out. But it's got like a real leather band, it's got feathers on it and a little emblem. I just think it's the coolest hat, and I save it just for fishing. It's my fishing hat. If I could find another one, I would buy it. I went on eBay because I was like, you know what, I love this hat so much that I want to get another one. So I went on eBay trying to find one, and didn't really find one like this one. I'd be willing to pay pretty good money for one, but ooh. Sorry, I thought I had a bite. Okay, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and cruise on around. I think I've seen that one. You talking about the one with my freaking legs? That was so bad. Oh my goodness. We got so much stuff that we always have to take care of as a lady woman. This is going to sound weird, but I like to fish in my fedora. Oh yeah, those are cool hats. Yeah. I'm a hat person. I have some really funky hats that I've never fished in because they look ridiculous. I have a big brimmed solid pink hat that I thought I would love, but when I put it on, I look ridiculous. So I'll wear it. Or I'll wear it when I'm not filming. Because I do. I look ridiculous, but it's so big, it like keeps the sun off of your shoulders and everything. Oh, got him. Oh, shoot. My second bass. Are you kidding me? Yes. Second freaking frog bass. Holy crap. Wow. That's my second one. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's go. Look at that. He's still a little guy. Second frog bass. Holy crap. Yes. He's still a little guy. I mean, I'm catching dinks, but you know what? I don't care. Huh? No. He looks about the same size. Easy to get off the frog. Ta-da! Second frog bass, guys. Yes. He's a little guy. Second dink of the day. You probably have over 20 ball caps, 5 or 6 bucket hats. Yeah, I've got a lot of ball caps too. I'm real picky about bob and Doreen fishing. Thank you. That is my second ever frog bass. Like, I had a goal this year to catch a bass on a frog. And I went fishing the other day with my son, which is on my video. I threw that frog a lot. Didn't get squat. My son threw a whopper plopper. Got them all. Frogfish is a frogfish. Awesome. Hey, Ernest Grass. Yes. And that was my second one too. Like within 5 minutes. That's my second bass fish on a frog. Man, I'm pumped. It's a good day for bass fishing. It's overcast. It's been warm today, but not like too hot. I don't think there's a front coming in or anything, but hey, thank you, Fishless Fisherman. My second ever frog bass. And I just caught them back to back, like within 5 minutes. That is freaking awesome. And they hammered the thing. They weren't playing. They weren't nipping at it. They just inhaled the frog. So they're chewing today. Fishless Fisherman, I know you have put out a recent video, and I seen that you tagged me in it, and I'm going to watch it. I watched another one of yours recently, and then I watched it almost to the end, and then, you know, something came up, and I didn't get to comment on it. But I think you were around a campfire, and you were filleting perch, maybe? I watched that one. I haven't got to watch your new one, though. I prefer to use a popper lure myself, like I have a popper. Is it a Berkeley popper? I don't know. I spent like $15 on that popper, and I don't really use it a whole lot. It's got like a little red tail that hangs out. I have, yeah, definitely. Man, I tell you what, I love camping. I haven't been camping this year. But yeah, I love camping. It's a lot of work. And then past May, camping in East Tennessee, you might as well forget it. Because our humidity is so bad. You're just miserable out there. Okay, I'm going to go over here because you keep getting in front of me. Howdy, folks. Good luck today, Angie. Hey, Big Dan. How's it going? Thank you. Just caught my first ever fish on a frog. I'm heading over here to this island to fish. I'm using this little green frog, and I've never caught a bass on a topwater frog until just today, and I caught 2 within 5 minutes. They inhaled it. That's so awesome. Spring and fall are the best time. Yes, absolutely. I forget, where are you from, Fishless? I'm crossing over here to this island. We're gonna fish this island in front of me. Thank you guys for all the likes. I would be flipping that grass line, but that's me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to. I got an island over here with more grass, so that's what we're gonna work this. We're gonna work all the way around this island right here. And it's an island of grass. It's not really even land. I don't know why I'm calling it an island. I don't know if there's actual land here or not. Oh, okay. So you are close to me. North Georgia. 45 minutes from Blue Ridge. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty close to me then. Ooh, I see a bass in that pocket. If I can get it in there. I've seen one swirl in a pocket. I want to catch a pike or a pickerel. I think we have I think pike in northern Tennessee in certain counties, but I'd like to catch one. They're really cool. I mean, I've seen other people catch them. And it's funny because anytime people catch them, they're just like, oh man, catch a trash fish. But I think they're really cool looking. Big Dan caught my first ever pickerel this fall using a crankbait. You caught one in North Georgia? What? You caught a pickerel in North Georgia? I didn't think North Georgia had pickerels. I mean, I have my Georgia license. I go down there some. Freaking know why, guys, but my frog is trying to swim upside down like he's dead. Like he's literally belly up. Dan caught my first ever pick. Yeah, where'd you catch a pickerel in Georgia? I didn't think that was a thing in Georgia. But if they're in there, I might need to go fish North Georgia some more. The only places I've fished in Georgia are, well, there's a pond down in Dalton that I fished at. It's not very good. I don't really like pond fishing. We have a pond in our neighborhood, and there's big bass in there, but I just don't like pond fishing. I don't know. What else? There's a big lake down there that I fished at. Lake Blue Ridge, maybe? Maybe that's it. Lake Blue Ridge. Let me fix my seat. My seat's just laid back a little too much for me. The pickerel here in central north. Hold on. I'm trying to get my seat to sit up some more. It's just laid back too far. Maybe that's better. You think it's full of water? Okay. Might be. Let's try and see. No, he's not full of water. I don't know why he's going. Oh, you know what? He's missing a plug. He's missing his butt plug. So I guess he's filling up with water. Look at that. My frog is missing his butt plug. Lovely. That's why he's going upside down. The pickerel here in central New York, Oneida Lake, are huge compared to most. Worth cleaning, like northern pike. Oh, is that what it is? Is weight? Well, darn. Oh well, those other two fish didn't seem to care. We'll just keep rolling with it. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn y'all around and let y'all see this little area that I'm fishing. Let me get turned around here. I can. See the sun, it's totally clouded over, but this is kind of like a little island of just wet grass. I don't even think there's any land here. It's just a lot of green grass growing. So I'm just going to work my way around this island. The wind's going to blow me on down. Last summer I came in here and fished, and they were carp everywhere, but I couldn't catch them. I don't know why. I had that carp stuff you make out of Kool-Aid and oats and all that good stuff. Couldn't get anything to bite. But I know there's a lot of carp in here. I don't think I rigged it right. I don't even get a bite. Super pretty out there. I gotta go. Hope you're slaying them bass with the frog. Have a good day. Always fun to catch live streams. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you coming in. Have an awesome afternoon. Appreciate all the likes, guys. Angie, I'll tag you in the catch, clean, and pickerel I caught. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? So you have pickerel in North Georgia? See, I'm going to have to look that up because I want to catch a pickerel. And I'm only like 9 minutes from the Georgia line where I live at. That's why I keep my Georgia license, but I just don't really fish down there a whole lot. I have to go pretty far to make it to any water, like in the extreme North Georgia area. Let's throw all the way in there. Bill Owens, hey, hope all is well. Good luck out there. Thank you, Bill. I have had some good luck so far. I've been out here fishing 36 minutes, and I have just made one of my yearly goals twice over. I wanted to catch a bass on a topwater frog, and not only did I catch one, I caught two within 5 minutes of each other. So that was cool. They were little dinks, but that's all right. So already, I'm gonna get some good shorts out of this live of my topwater frog bass fishing. Yes, Tyler, I just caught two little bass, but still, two bass on topwater frog. First time ever, and I caught two. That's freaking awesome. That won't happen for another year, because I tried. I'm not very good at the topwater frog, but I mean, these fish inhaled it. Like, they tried to swallow it. They wasn't playing around. Should be a good spot right there. Come on, fish. You got one? Nice. Ooh, I just seen a bass. I seen him. He's done spooked though, so I won't blame it. Anyway. Yes, thank you, Bill Owens. Just saw a bass right over here, but I done spooked him. Yeah, that was exciting. That's done made my day. That's made my week. Because I've never caught them. My last video I put out, I was fishing with my son, and I was using topwater frog kind of all towards the last of the video. And I hooked one up. And he's, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't get him. Didn't get him in. Yep. Been fishing lately, Tyler? Ooh, there's a swirl. I don't know what that is, but we'll check it out. It's probably a gar. There's so many gar in here. I try to catch them too. I just want to catch everything. Gar is very hard to catch. I've landed one gar one time on a square bill. This thing's getting on my nerves. I'll get you over there. On a square bill, I landed a gar. But, I mean, they bite topwater like crazy most of the time. And I can't ever get a hookup on anything on topwater. It was a big gar, too. Having to throw about dumb because, ooh, what's that? Because I have a camera literally at eye level with me, so I have to throw up and over. I'm in a good spot. In a really good spot, and I just seen a swirl. Oops, see another swirl. There's bass in here. About to get another one. Oh, why not? Got him! Got him! Yes! No! I seen him. I threw over him. I had him. That was a good one. I think that was a big one. I know, right, Mr. Champion? Okay, I bet he won't bite again, because, I mean, I had him. I had him pretty good. Could throw a whopper plopper at him. I don't even think he'll hit anything else, because I don't know, I just don't. I could throw a whopper plopper at him, but yeah, I just said I'm in a good area. And there's swirls in here. There's more bass in here. Just keep throwing. This is a good pocket in here. I'd say it's about 10 feet wide, 10 feet deep. My freaking frog is sinking. There's more bass in here. I'm gonna try to stay outside of it and slowly throw in at all the corners and then work my way in to hit the back part. I don't think it was a PB. He was big though. I'd say 2 pounds maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Could be wishful thinking. But I know those other little dinks didn't pull that hard, so. I turned in right at the bite. You definitely had a good hook set. Thank you. Sometimes I watch my hook sets on my videos. I'm like, that's terrible, Angie. What the heck are you doing? Pull that fish. Pull it, jerk it. Oh, swirl right there. Yeah, they're chewing today. They're biting. Now about not came out and fished today because I was kind of tired. Had a lot of stuff to do and stayed out on the boat. Ooh, that was a good throw. Stayed on the boat all day yesterday, which was good. I got to hang out with my son, who I haven't talked to in, I don't know, 7 months maybe. So that was very nice. I ended up being late on my live, and it was kind of a crap show. I forgot my light. It was just awful. But I couldn't trade that time with my son, so it'd be all right. Figure there's always more time to do lives. No, I've had this one. It's an Abu Garcia Vengeance, medium heavy. I mean, I have decent bait casters. It's just my other rod and reels are pretty crappy because I keep breaking them all. I'm not easy on my rods and reels, so I drop them in the water. Like I dropped my phone in my water last month. I break them. There's got to be a bass hanging out right there. Where are you at? I can just get that frog in that pocket. Ooh. Hey Shannon, you know what, Shannon? I just caught my first ever bass on a freaking topwater frog on this live. And not only did I catch one, I caught 2 within 5 minutes on this freaking topwater frog live. I'm pumped. And I just had another one hooked. He got loose. He was a big one. These fish are on fire today. What are you doing? You gonna go out fishing? Braxy boy. Long time no see. In case you forgot, I'm Secret Sauce. Yes, Secret Sauce. Absolutely. How you doing, Braxy boy? You been making any videos lately? I'll get out there. I thought you'd be on the pontoon boat. No, we went yesterday and we stayed out on the pontoon boat all day yesterday. Peyton went out with us. We had an awesome time. And on my live last night, which was not a very good live, he actually, after we dropped him back off, he came on my live and he said, I love you, Mom. So no, Dustin worked today. Took care of just house stuff and things like that. I wasn't even going to go out today, but I needed to do a good live because my live yesterday was awful. It was late, didn't have a light. It was a crap show, and it was just really good bass weather today. So I'm like, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. That's freaking cool. I know. It was so exciting. So I'm gonna get some good shorts, at least 2 good shorts of it. There's a little canal over here. If I can get this frog in here. We are, let's see, I don't know if you've ever been here or not. We're actually in Calhoun, Tennessee. You know, very close to where Dustin works at. Very close to the interstate. It's a little tiny boat ramp. Most people don't put boats in it. It's mostly for kayaks or very, very small John boats, possibly. But there's a lot of grass back in here. Not much. It's severe thunderstorm in here. Hey, I'm telling you what, we've had nothing but rain all the month of May. It's made fishing hard. It's made filming hard. There we go. It's a good cast. Come on. I think, you know what's funny is I think what has allowed me to actually land those bass is because I'm distracted. Because, you know, you're supposed to wait before you hook them. And since I was distracted by this, I think that distraction kept me from setting the hook set too soon. Get back in that pocket. What bait are you Hey, Splash, how's it going? I'm throwing a topwater frog. And I caught 2 bass on it already, which was my first ever topwater frog bass. I've never caught bass on a topwater frog, and I caught 2 on this live. So I'm pretty dang pumped. They are chewing today. And then I lost one. I had a 3rd one hooked. I'm fishing a slough off of the Hiwassee River. The Hiwassee River is a river that flows into the Tennessee River. I know, I was so pumped. I was like, man, I'd love to have got that on like actual video. I'll have it on a, oh, there's a bass back there, I see him. Oh, guys, there's bass. Okay, I see a bass. I just threw. He's about 5 feet to the left of where I threw, behind a bunch of grass. We're gonna have to go in here. I know, right? I'm in a beautiful area. I gotta be quiet. Yeah, I spooked him. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get in here. I can't throw over this grass, but he's right behind it. Gotta be sneaky. That's the name of my last video, is sneaky kayak bass fishing. I gotta be quiet though. Gotta get him. Damn it. No, it's not good. Hold on. I'll go ahead and throw over here first. You hunting the bass? Yeah, I'm hunting the bass right now. I'm like way back in this weeded area. There's one. I seen him. I'm literally throwing right where he was at. Oh, that's a freaking gar. It's a gar. It's not even a bass. I seen him that time. I was hunting a gar. I don't think I'm going to land a gar on this frog. If the bass doesn't hit the frog, leave the frog, toaster, and throw a Cinco. They'll hit it every time. Yeah. I only brought the frog and the whopper plopper today. I mean, I could change it out, but yeah, that's a freaking gar. But you know what they say, bass and gar, they pretty much like the same type of conditions, right? Oh, there's a swirl. There's another swirl. Now that could be a bass. I'm thinking it's a gar though. I'm going to put my glasses on. Oh, there they are. I don't know if that'll help me see in this water any better or not, but no, it's not. They are polarized, but there's no sun and the water's all stained up. I'm gonna get back in here a little bit further. Hey, Crypto Billy, I'm hunting bass. Been here in a weeded pocket trying to get some bass. Splash, what the? Oh yeah, there's something else in here. I'm telling you, I love spring bass fishing because they're so shallow. You can literally hunt them. It's like hunting, fishing. Hey, Crypto Billy, thank you for coming in. Get the gar. Just grab it by the beak and hold on. Thank you, Billy. Hey, I'd love to catch a gar. I don't care. I've caught one gar in my life, and it was on a square bill. All right, I'm gonna turn y'all around so I can see where I'm fishing real quick. Yep. There is one that swirled just past these weeds right in front of us. Could be a gar, could be a bass. We want to find out. Usually we can tell if it smacks at it, it's usually a gar. You can tell gar from bass pretty easy. Gar just slaps at it. Get off from there. Thank you for all those little celebration things. Those birds are so happy. Let's see. There we go, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a bunch of frogs in here, Shannon. I don't know if that's what you were hearing, but... Oh, I see that gar, too. Oh, I see him. He's just sitting there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get that gar. I'm going to try to get this gar. Where's he? Where's he headed to? There he is. Come on. Get it. Nope. He's like, not today, lady. Okay. I'm going to move on out of here. I think we done fished this out pretty well. My pedals are getting stuck in all the weeds. I'm gonna have to use my paddles to get us out of here. Hunting bass. A lot of gar in here. There could have been a bass in here, but I just ended up seeing the gar. Maybe that. Oh yeah, that I hear them now too. I think I was so focused on hunting the bass. I dyed my hair today, Shannon. What do you think, if you're still in here? It's pretty bright. I tell you what, though. I know the last time I went to get my hair done, that lady, she charged me several $100s. And if you know anything about hair, if they don't lighten it enough, they have to tone it. And of course that toner lasts a few weeks. So after several $100s, my blonde turned freaking brown. So I'm like, you know what? I think I can do a better job than that. I used to dye my hair all the time. So I went and got to Sally's and spent $15 on bleach. And I already had the other stuff. And I did what they call balayage on my hair. Like, it's kind of darker up top, just kind of. I think it turned out great. I hadn't even toned it. I think I will tone it probably tomorrow. It's got a little bit more yellow in it, but I don't mind a little bit of yellow. When we're talking about hair, I'm sure no one gives a flying flip about hair. girly fishing here. Hey, AJ, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Been fishing lately? Hey, half century? Thank you, Mr. Champion. I appreciate it. Done it myself. 15 bucks. Yep, the dream wife. I need an Angie. Hey, I'll tell you what, you can talk to my husband. I'm not a dream wife, that's for sure. I'm stubborn and hard-headed. Yeah, AJ, you been fishing lately? I kind of took the month of April off. Well, I fished. I just didn't record. You know, well, you've been doing some videos, I think, here lately. I know you were. It's a lot of extra work filming and fishing. Like today, I spent 20 minutes just setting up my camera to go live. 20 minutes, you know. But it's all right. But it takes a lot more effort to film and fish. Sometimes you just want to fish. And sometimes you enjoy talking to your fishing family. Haven't been out much. Need to redo my... Oh, yeah. Hey, they are fixing to up the license in Tennessee. They're adding the trout to the license. And so it's going to be more starting June or July. Oh, there's a... Ooh. There's another gar. He's a little guy. Y'all know that gar are like half blind. They don't see very well. Oh, that's just great. Throw in a freaking tree. Get out of the tree. There we go. I shave my own head as well. Barbers, salons will get you. It feels good saving that money every time. I'm telling you, I have gotten so disillusioned with how much people want to charge to do, you know, hair. I mean, it's the same stuff that women have been doing for years. It ain't nothing that freaking hard. I can do it at home. I do it at home because I'm not paying you $300 to do it. Especially when 2 weeks later, my hair looks like crap because you didn't use enough bleach on it. Ooh, that's a good throw. Right in that pocket. Are you serious? They had to have been a bass sitting in there. How would they know bass in there? Maybe I should throw in there again. Sometimes, 2 times is a charm. I keep throwing my dang camera very well. I threw in the grass. Get out of the grass. Yeah, I'm gonna bite now. It sure does. I love fishing and watching y'all fish. Heck yeah, AJ. I'm so glad that you started your YouTube. It seemed like one of the first times I fished with you, you seemed pretty interested in it. And I was like, you go, you just do it. You can do it. I was watching a lady, she was down in Texas, and she did her first solo fishing trip from the bank. And she was a little bit nervous, and she filmed it. And I was like, yeah, you go, girl. I shared her video. I'm always supportive and happy when women get out and do things that we've always been told don't do alone, which is a big pet peeve of mine, or you need to have a man with you. No, you don't. You absolutely do not. You can go alone. It was very scary for me to do it though. I will say that. When I first started going out fishing by myself on my kayak, I had a lot of anxiety. I was like, oh my gosh, people are gonna think it's so weird. And I have had some instances where I've had men come right up to me on their bass boats and give me advice on fishing. I'll never forget last summer I was on my local lake fishing, and double tap that screen. Yes, AJ's fishing, thank you. Hey, Dirty 30, how's it going? I am bass fishing. I have caught 2 bass, my first ever bass on a topwater frog, and I've caught 2 so far on this live. And I caught them within the first 30 minutes and within 5 minutes of each other, so that was pretty dang awesome. I had another one hooked. Got away though. But anyway, last summer I was fishing my local lake, and I was talking to this guy bank fishing, and he was very nice. He was excited. He was using a fishing pole that he had just got for Christmas. Well, this guy came in on his boat, this like little slough that we were in, and oh yeah, there's a fish right there. There's a bass, and I'm just minding my own business. I just go on in the slough, and this guy on the bass boat, I think he was toasted. I'm pretty sure he was toasted, but he caught a bass kind of where I was at, and I guess he thought he was special because he got that bass up in the air, and he hollered at me, and we've never even talked. We weren't even talking, and he hollered at me and said, "Hey girl, is this what you're trying to catch? Ha ha ha." I was like, what a freaking moron. Are you kidding me? That's just rude. You're rude. But I think he was wasted. The way he was talking. I think he had too much beer. That's alright. Great. Oh, wait a minute. This looks like a bass alley behind me. Hold on, I'm gonna try. Little Miss Redhead. Yeah, she is redheaded. It's got to be a bass. There's a little canal running right in there, but I can't get in there. I'd have to turn my whole kayak back around, and I've got wind. Am I still going good? I don't have any. I didn't know if I was going to have good service here, so I'm surprised. I wonder if I still got 5G. Yeah, it's still showing I got 5G. Sweet. That's awesome. Now I'm actually on an actual island. This is not just sparse grass, but there's a lot of grass here. I'm looking for little pockets in the grass to toss my frog into. Stream looks good. Thank you. I'm surprised. I'm kind of getting back in here pretty good. I don't know. There's a certain... There we go. Man, I'm throwing good today. I don't know if they could be an area that might start getting a little bit out of whack. So I'll just turn around. See some wildflowers. It's so beautiful back here. I always try to do I started this live stream with my camera facing the other way, but unless I'm facing the camera and talking to people just don't stay. So, because I like to show, like, look how pretty it is, but no one seems to care. Oh, that looks like a good spot. There we go. Got little floaties everywhere in this bush. Yep, tomorrow is my work day. I go back to work tomorrow. Fun. But normally I have a lot of downtime at work, so I have found that if I have footage for a video, I can, on my downtime, work on my video. I don't have any footage for next week. It rained, so I was ahead of schedule. But then it rained for like 2 weeks. Then I got, not to say behind, but that's okay, because I think I'm going to start doing my lives again for a while and let go of my long form videos. Maybe for the next couple of months I'm going to start doing lives a couple times a week. Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week. Because I can't film videos and do lives. It's just too freaking hard. Man, this goes way back in here. It's crazy. I think I'm going to use a whopper plopper right here. I'm going to switch it up. I don't have as much grass here. Oh, I see a fish. What kind of fish is that? What is that? Is that a carp? Is that a bass? Is that, what is that? I see a big fish. right in front of me. Where are you going, Mr. Fish? Come here, fish. It is a fish. He's moving very slowly. Let's see if he'll bite this whopper plopper. Might be a carp. Yeah, he's not following. I bet that's another dang gar. Let's see, we're about to go right over this fish. Let's see what this fish is. I bet it's a gar. It's a log. It's a freaking log. Let me get some glasses, what I need to do. Whopper plopper time. In the grass it goes. God dang it. First cast in the weeds. And a good spot too. Dang it. I bet there's a, you know what, I'm gonna throw a frog before I come over here. Because that's a good spot. Throw a frog in there before I go and spook anything off. Let's see. Oh. Come on. Wow, this is so cool back in here. There we go, right in that scum. Let's let the wind blow us to our whopper plopper. I done learned my lesson on really pulling out a lure like a whopper plopper with all those treble hooks. I did that last year. It was hung on a log. I was jerking the crap out of it, and it got loose of the log, flew back and got me in the arm. I had like 3 hooks in my arm. And my son was with me, and he was like, "Mom, you've got to go to the hospital." I was like, "I'll be dang. I don't want to charge you $700 to take out some hooks." So I ended up cutting off the barbs. Is that what I did? I cut the hooks off, and then I had to push the barbs back through my skin. And then I continued fishing. My son gained a whole new respect for me. He helped me get it out. He pushed the whole the barbs back through my skin, and he was like, "Oh God, Mom, is that hurting?" I said, "Yeah, it hurts. You just gotta push it on anyway." And it took about an hour to get those hooks and barbs out. But we went fishing after that. I'm having all kinds of difficulty right now. Hey, Bank Fishing Adventures. How you doing? I just caught 2 of my first ever topwater frog bass on my first 30 minutes of my life. That was cool. I'm gonna make shorts out of it. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I ain't gonna use that because it's got hung. We'll go back to the frog. What are you having for lunch? If you haven't seen it, Angie has shorts of it. Go check it out. Of what? I've got shorts of all kinds of stuff. Have you got any new fishing content out, AJ, that I've missed? I always follow I follow a lot of fishing YouTubes, but I always really try to follow all of the local people. Fishing is a contact sport. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I took a short. Oh, I did take a short of that too. And man, I'm like red faced. My hair is all poofed out everywhere. And I'm like, 1 barb in, 2 more to go. I was feeling like Hercules that day. Let me get a drink of water. I got with this fuzzy crap floating around everywhere, and I think I just inhale that stuff when I'm fishing. My oldest son went fishing with us yesterday on the boat, and it's funny because we've always taken him fishing, but he just don't know how to fish. I'm a little bit embarrassed when I take him to fish. He has no idea what he's doing. I'm like, did I not teach you to fish? But I've been trying to get him to fish, and he just don't have the patience. I think fishing is a lot older people sport because you gotta have so much patience for it. Just sitting out here throwing around. Not a lot of young people have patience for it, but he said, man, fishing is literally the hardest sport ever. And it takes a lot more patience than I have. I was like, I know. You might like it one day. Went fishing with my youngest son a few days ago. And I'm always trying to get him to fish with me, and he's just like, no. You know, it's not the coolest thing normally fishing with your mom. But he came to me, and he was like, do you want to go fishing? I was like, and I was not planning on fishing that day. I don't know what I was going to do, but I wasn't fishing that day. But I was like, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So I'm like, yeah, we're fishing. Man, we're getting so far back in here. There's these gnarly trees for the people that are in here. Look at these trees. They're gnarly. And then to the left, we got a lot of scum. I don't know if bass would like that. What do y'all think? Let me show you this scum that's over here. See that? Do you think bass would be in that? That's usually, there's no water over there, right? I don't know if bass would be in that or not. I think that's just kind of where the water's pushing up. I wonder how far this goes back. Hey, nobody, really? How's it going? I haven't really done much for a while, and just a couple of shorts out this week, but mostly just watching others. I did finally meet Shannon, Cindy, and Travis. That's awesome. Hey, nobody is somebody. Yep. Everybody is somebody. I think I am hung up here. Let's see. Hell, give it a shot. Yeah, might as well. I'm already here. I think okay, the end's back here. Okay. See, I've never been this far back in this slough. I don't really know what to expect. It's kind of cool though. Look at that. Definitely a cool spot. I want to throw right there, but I got a vine in my way. Let's see if we can throw down this. We can get, there we go. Well, I want to get closer to that log, but it'll be all right. I bet there'll be some gar hanging out in here. Yeah, it's very scummy right here, but it's cool looking. Definitely looks like pond water, like I would be fishing in a pond right here, I think. Let's see. Very scummy. It's gonna make my frog all dirty. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, there's a beaver dam. Yeah, it's very cool back here. And I think this big wood pile to the left, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but I believe that's a beaver dam. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, does that not look like a beaver dam to y'all? I'm gonna get attacked by a beaver here in a minute. Beaver's gonna come flying out of there chasing me. Throw near the dam. At least that's what I think it is. Oh, there's a gar right in front of me. Y'all see that gar? Well, now I went underwater. Yeah. Well, where there's gar, there's bass, so we're gonna go all the way back in this corner and fish all the corners. because this looks bassy to me. Beaver would make a great hat. For real. Now look at that. Look at that beaver dam. I guess that's what that is. I mean, why would all those sticks just be in one spot? That's definitely a beaver dam. Alright, let's go ahead and throw. No! Let's see. Oh, that's a good shot right there. That's a real good shot. Y'all see that? No fish. Sasquatch nesting area. Yeah, it could be. I love all those conspiracy theories. And man, it looks like I'm in a swamp. How cool this place is. Very cool. Could be in South Florida fishing. Speaking of, I might be going to South Florida here shortly, trying to catch some peacock bass. Look up Lizard Man in South Carolina. Okay. Hey, I went to, there's a Bigfoot museum in northern Georgia near Savannah. No, not Savannah, good Lord. But yeah, there's a Bigfoot museum. It's pretty cool. It's near Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I enjoyed it. What? Ain't this cool? It looks like a dang pond back here. Not sure if there's any bass back here, but I had one hooked. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, look how cool it is back here, though. I think that might be a creek channel to my right.
I just hooked a monster.
I heard you. You hooked a monster?
Yeah, it broke it.
It broke you off?
Yeah.
On a
Braid.
On a braid? You got broke off on. Are you sure you just didn't tie a good knot?
I'm not saying he was a giant, but he was.
I mean, to break you
fast.
off on a braid, it sounds like your knot slipped.
Well, I probably should have redone it, but yeah. Not in it for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was big. I seen him swim off underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was three plumps.
Right. Let's see. No, I'm not alone today. Dustin's here. He got off from work and met me here, AJ. Well, I mean, he was on the other side of the river fishing. I got here first, then he showed up after work, and he met up with me over here just now. He said he had a monster. I like conspiracy theories too, on elusive things. Yeah, me too. Whereas this place looks like it holds a lot of ducks. Probably, Tyler. It is a little tiny boat ramp. It's a TWRA boat ramp that hey, you know what? Look at that tree. It's painted white, like they've marked it. Y'all see that? Look at that tree right there. That's paint. So it's like as if it was marked, that beaver dam, I guess, because that is paint. Like that, I guess that's TWRA in here. You know what I'm wondering? Why are these trees like that? Is that from the tornadoes back in 2011? You see that? Huh? The trees. Do those not look like they were topped off by a tornado? Like maybe our 2011 tornado? Anyway, Tyler, so if we're in Calhoun, and if you go, what is the name of that road out there? Lamontville Road, yeah, Lamontville Road from Calhoun. Go past the interstate, and there's two little bridges. TWRA has tiny little boat ramps for canoes or little boats, and it's the first one. You can go under the bridge or you can go to the left, and there's a lot of grass on this side. Show him how to tie that knot. Hey, I'm telling you, he is stuck in his own ways. He don't want to listen to me. He don't listen to me no more than I listen to him. Ain't that right? All right, let's get it going again. What time is it? Let's see. We got about 30 minutes left. Yeah, it's duck hunting season in the fall. I know I hate. Hey, Cowboy Joe. Oh, it's not 4:48 here. It's 7 winter. Okay. I know when I kayak fish during duck hunting season, it's scary because, you know, I'm fishing around grass a lot of times and I can't throw now. And you'll have these duck hunters all hid in the grass and they're shooting bullets and it sounds like they're shooting 15 feet away from you, and I'm thinking, damn, somebody's going to shoot me out of my kayak one of these days. Yeah, I'll be in the dang news. Woman dies from duck fisherman, gets shot out of her kayak. I've hollered one time, well, I know it was summertime because there were dang jet skis. I was filming and somebody was shooting. Well, they were houses where I was at too, but it sounded really close. And I'm like, hey, I'm on the water over here. You know, don't shoot this way. I don't want to die today. So on the other side of that island? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I was on the Hiwassee. Get what?
You gotta get out of the creek. You gotta find the flat one.
What is flat? Oh, I guess it ain't flat over here. You're right.
See how right up there there's some swimming?
Where?
Swimming in the flat over there where it's smooth, like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was scary. I mean, it seems like they're hiding in the dang grass shooting. I'm thinking if they shoot straight, or just, you know, I don't know nothing about duck hunting, but I don't want them shooting that close to me. But yeah, I think I'm going to start doing lives again, at least for the next couple of months maybe. Probably a lot less. Duck hunting is fun. I love it. Really? Do you do turkey hunting? How do you duck hunt? Do you like get in a little hidey hole or something in the grass? Oh, a duck blind? A hidey hole. Duck blind. I mean, do you bring your own duck blind, or do you just or is there just some that's hidden? I'd probably like duck hunting. I don't think I could kill a deer though. I think I'd kill a duck. Bet they taste good. Duck blind, you build it. Oh gosh. Does it just stay in the water or on the land? That looks like a good spot right there. Get in there. Don't blame it. Seems like I've seen some duck blinds that's just been hidden. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, that they stay there all year. I'll see if I can get right there in that corner. It's hard to throw because I got this camera right here, but let's see here. Nope, not quite. I'll try again. Try that again. Right there in the corner. God blame it. Not quite. I got a little closer that time though. One more time. You know, you just look at things like that corner and think, there's a bass there. I just know there's a bass there. All right, let me scoot up in my seat. Hey, bass brawlers, what's up? You missed it. I caught 2 bass on topwater frog. My 2 first ever bass on topwater frog. And I'm trying to throw right in that little pocket because I'm thinking there's got to be a bass there. Dang it. Not quite. I mean, I'm almost there. Try it one more time. A little more power. Hey, Smurfy. How's it going? All right, one more time. Right in the corner. Come on, let's do this. Yeah. Watch nothing hit it. Come on. My frog is upside down. Freaking why is my frog upside down? Okay, now he turned up. Because he's missing his butt plug, that's why. Look at that. He ain't got no dang plug in his butt. That's why he's turning upside down. I know. I've caught just dinks today, so. But that was one of my goals this year, is to catch a bass on a topwater frog. I caught 2. So I'm not complaining. I'm gonna try getting this other little hidey hole right there. And then I'm gonna move on around. Boom. Oh yeah, and I get hung up on freaking whatever that is. Okay, we're gonna move. Moving on around. Yeah, someone told me it was a weight. I have not fished that much from a frog, so I don't know, I just called it a butt plug. But it's a weight. Hey, I see some grass sticking up over here that we didn't fish. Let's go over here and fish this grass over here. Let me turn y'all back around. Oh, I see a duck house, I think. Big old bird house. Looks like it would be a duck house. It's very much like hunting, I think, in the spring for bass. Because I mean, I get my kayak in all kinds of sketchy places to try to hunt bass. I'll get real deep in those, in the grass, and I'm surprised I ain't got no snake after me yet. There's all kinds of grass right here. There's a piece of wood. I'll do that. I'm wanting to take my kayak out tomorrow. That's awesome. What time are you going to do your live? I'll try to catch you. I'll be at work tomorrow, so I'll try to catch you if I'm not busy. At least the frog don't got no string beads in the back. Smurfy, that's funny. How would you know about that, Smurfy? What you talking about? See another. Why is it doing that? Got some funky stuff on my line. Are you using some beads, Smurfy? That was a good throw. We don't need to know that. I'm just playing. Aren't you really young, Smurfy? I'm just saying. Oh, that was a good shot. just threw right at the point of some grass. No movement though. I thought for sure there'd be a bass sitting there. If there was, he didn't move. I threw right on top of him. Let's go over here in this other pocket. I saw a funny article once about some lady trying to sell her college kids bead necklace. Oh, okay. That is funny. Oh, I wish. Oh, you're 44. Why did I think you were young? Why did I think that? Must have you. Maybe because the title, Smurfy. I don't know. But then Smurfs is an old cartoon, so. Is that where you got your name from? Is like the cartoon? The Smurfs? I used to watch those. Love seeing the ladies out there fishing. Fishing ain't well-balanced sport or activity. No, it's not. I think there's more women getting into fishing here in the last... Oh, I just missed one. Dang it. I think there is more women getting into fishing here lately. I know I've seen other YouTubers talk about their analytics, male versus female, and their female viewership has slowly gained more traction. And I've only been on YouTube a year, and I have seen that even on my analytics to where forever, like, my viewership was 98% male, and I would say in the last 6 months the female viewership has grown a lot, and which is great, because when I started, that was one of my motivations for starting YouTube, is when I started to get back into fishing, women anglers, women fishermen. I didn't find what I was looking for. Some ones out there, like Christine Fisher. She's an amazing kayak fisherwoman. But the rest of them were like, either they were professionals or they were young, half-naked women. And I'm like, there's nobody that's kind of like me. I'm not a professional. I'm not young and half-naked. So maybe there's a little spot for me. Who knows? And I was like, you know, and it was just, I took up fishing, which I'd fished most of my life anyway, but I took it back up when I needed something. I was kind of at a low time in my life, I guess. I was depressed. I had a lot going on, and I started a lot of different hobbies. I'm a person of action, so I was doing all this stuff. I joined a book club, I took up pickleball, I started playing tennis, and I was like, I'm gonna go fishing. I've been fishing forever. So I bank fished one day, and I was like, man, this was nice. And the next day I went out and got my first angling kayak. I had kayaks my whole life, but so the whole first year, started going out by myself. That was a whole lot of anxiety for me, learning to load and unload a kayak and just going out by myself. And so that's another reason I wanted to share, because if anybody else thinks that they might want to try it, and it's intimidating, I think, you know, especially when you're first starting out. Like, if I can be, even if somebody watches me and thinks, yeah, I can do that too, you know, then that's awesome. That's all I could ask for. I'm literally sitting where I should be fishing in this dang grass. But my background in fishing mostly consisted of throwing a bobber and worm and a rooster tail growing up. But my parents were always fishing every weekend. Of course, I was with them. But so I didn't like learn a whole lot. I was just always on the water fishing and watching Bill Dance and the other guy that came on Saturday mornings. Bill Dance and somebody else. My dad watched them religiously, and I would always have to wait for them to go off so I could watch my cartoons. Roland Martin. Bill Dance, Roland Martin, and somebody else. Jimmy Houston, yeah. He's on TikTok. I don't know if y'all watch TikTok, but Jimmy Houston is on TikTok. He's a wild dude. Oh, that's a good shot. Come on. There's gotta be a bass right there. Come on. Dang it. Jimmy Houston, yeah. I think he's the one that was on TikTok. Jimmy Houston. Hey, is he the one with like the white, funky hair? You know what I mean? Ain't that Jimmy Houston? He's old. But yeah, he's on freaking TikTok. But Bill Dance is my favorite. Woo! There was something that hit it right here at the freaking kayak. Bill Dance is my favorite. Because he's, you know, here in Tennessee. My grandfather actually fished with him when they were kids. It's my claim to fame. I don't know if my papa had a John boat or it was Bill Dance that had the John boat, but I know he fished with him as a kid. My mom grew up fishing on these waters, and she taught my dad how to fish, and that's all they ever did. And quite frankly, I hated it. I hated fishing because that's all I ever did. Went to school and then I went fishing. So I hated fishing. By the time I got 16, you did not catch me on the water. That was probably a gar. That didn't hit like a bass. Kind of slapped at it. Bill Dance is old as well. Yeah, he is. I like watching his old blooper videos sometimes. Wait, Bill Dance from... Yeah, Bill Dance is in Tennessee. Now, okay, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was born in Tennessee because my grandfather was fishing with him when they were very young. I can't remember when my papa was born. But he's always lived in Tennessee, my papa. Of course, he's long gone. He died, what, 10 years ago? But he fished his whole life until the day he died in this old John boat from like 1959. It was like this old steel 1959 John boat that he fished from for years. I don't know if that's Bassy or Gary. Baskiki. You know that funny TikTok thing where these people are catching these bluegill and they're calling them blue geekies. I was like, next time I catch a bluegill, I'm gonna be like, I caught a blue geeky. Hey, blue geeky. That's why I force my kids to do activities. Sometimes they may not enjoy it much now, but it's skills and experience they learn will become nostalgia for them when they... Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah, Tyler. Yep. He is from right here in Tennessee. And my papa, he grew up right here in southeast Tennessee. My grandparents lived in Charleston, in Bradley County. A little unincorporated town in Bradley County. And when he was a kid, he was in that same area, I think. I don't think he moved anywhere. No, in fact, I know he didn't because, yeah, he lived in Charleston his whole life. Yeah, now that I think about it. My uncle taught me how to drive the John when I was 11. Ran it into the brush. Yeah, that's right, Tyler. You are in Cleveland. Now, funny thing, when I got about 12, ooh, that was, what is that? What is that? I just spooked something big right underneath me, guys. It might have been a carp. I think it could have been a carp. There was something big that just swirled and I just spooked him, so I don't think he's gonna bite anything. I don't know where he went. It could have been a carp or a catfish. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I don't even know now. Well, it ain't no alligator. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have alligators here. What the heck was I talking about? That's gonna bug me until I remember what the heck I was talking about. Oh yeah. So my dad, when I was around maybe 10 or 11, 12, something like that, he bought his first bass boat. He always had like John boats. It was a pretty awesome bass boat. It was like a Norris blue glittery bass boat. It was only a few years old, so back in the day, I mean, it was fancy. It was very nice. It had a 150 power motor on it. And by the time I was 12, I was driving that boat 60, 65 miles an hour. He taught me to drive it. Of course, back then, they didn't have the whole boaters learning class thing that they do now. So I just learned from my dad with his Bud Light. I was flying down the dang Hiwassee River in his bass boat doing 60 miles an hour. My dad. It was funny. Good memories, though. And I was driving it by myself by the time I was 15. He would let me go out in it by myself. But I had like a certain area that I had to stay in. I couldn't go past this slough, you know, wherever we were at. We got gators here. Something about Charleston. Yeah, Charleston's a little town here in my county. Angler YWA. Woo, Angie be skipping that boat down there. I don't know how I didn't die. They used to have a place on the river, and so we were there every weekend, and it was in one of the sloughs off the Hiwassee River. So like when I was out in the boat, I had to stay in that slough. When I was 18, and I first started dating Dustin, I took him out on the boat. I think I impressed him. I was like, hold on to your hat. We're going for a ride. Different era too. I went on the boat when I was 12. Me and my buddy, ain't no I'd let my kids. I know, ain't that right? Some of the stupidest stuff that we did as a kid, I couldn't imagine letting my kids do it. It was a very much simpler time back then. Charleston got one of those red lights in town. Oh my gosh, have you heard, Tyler? If you speed through Charleston now, they just upped the ticket to like $125. It's hard enough doing 35 miles an hour through there. And they always got them. They're always sitting there waiting on you. I hate Charleston. 35 miles an hour. Yeah, 35. Ridiculous. Oh, AJ lives in Charleston. I don't hate Charleston, AJ. My grandparents always lived in Charleston, way out in the boonies. So I have a love for Charleston. My grandparents always lived here, all the way back from like the early 1900s. But yeah, I just don't like the police in town. You gotta do 35 miles an hour. And even once you get through Charleston, like you're getting into Calhoun, it's still 35. You gotta ride your brakes down that freaking hill or they'll get you. I do like Charleston. I used to say I'd like to live in Charleston, like in the little downtown area, because it is very quaint. Yeah, they pulled over somebody that was doing 2 miles over the speed limit. They gave him a freaking ticket. And the person said, I was only doing 2 miles over the speed limit. And you know what that policeman told him? He said, well, if the speed limit was 37, then it would be 37, but it's 35. Give him a freaking ticket. Doing 37 miles an hour. Who does that? Charleston police does. Charles ain't got nothing else better to do. It's like Polk County. Drive through there. The Polk County's worse than Charleston, though. Polk County, they will be literally, you go down 411, and they'll be doing U-turns right down 411 just to try to get somebody doing 5 miles over the freaking speed limit. I've had them do it to me. And I'm like, pull me over. Just do it. Just do it. Jesus. They have cameras now. Yeah, I think I read that, like at the school zone. Yeah, that's cool. They gotta get revenue somehow. I'm just playing. I know, they just doing their job. I hate that they ain't nowhere to eat in Charleston anymore. What the heck? You know, we had the Hardee's we could eat at, and the Hardee's is gone. And then they used to have that little sit-down restaurant where the old Sonic used to be. That went out of business. Oh, well, that's in Calhoun. I don't know. I just think that whole area is Charleston, but technically that was in Calhoun. But they ain't nowhere to eat there. We tried the Mexican restaurant in Charleston. Was not impressed. So, and of course I'm up here a lot because I fish in this area. You know, Charleston, Calhoun. I have to go through Charleston to get to Calhoun, so. But yeah, you know where to eat. We got Subway. We got Subway to eat at. And that's it. And that's not even that good. They opened a little pizza place? Really? Where's that at? Oh! Piggly Wiggly. Think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what Piggly Wiggly sells. I've been in there like one time. Where is the pizza place, AJ? Now I will say there is one restaurant. It's a sit-down restaurant, and it's in the back road. Like you got your main road, and then you got a back road, like on the other side of the railroad tracks. There's a restaurant. It's locally owned. It's like a sit-down restaurant, but I've been wanting to try that. It's a little mom and pop. I don't know if you've ever ate there or not, but it looks cool. Out here in California, Hardee's is Carl's Jr. Yep, I've been out in California one time and I ate there, I think. It's weird how they have a different name for it. Hey, Britton. How's it going? Smurfy is saying hi to Britton. Same here in Colorado. Yeah, but not many options. Restaurant don't seem. No, they really don't last that long. And you would think they would because there's no one else to eat. But I will tell you that one restaurant that was in the old Sonic. I don't know if you ate there, but we ate there twice. I wasn't too impressed with it. But both times that I went in there was quite a few people in there, so I'm surprised that one didn't last. I think it stayed open for a couple of years. What happened to the Sonic? There was a Sonic there. Across from the post office. I don't even know where the post office is there. Oh, yeah, I do. That's the new pizza place. I'll have to check that out. That pizza place wasn't last. That pizza place won't last in Charleston. Yeah. I wonder how long. Not a lot do. There's a little Mexican restaurant. That's not very good. But I think it's been open for a while, which surprises me because I was not impressed with that one. Smurfy, I know it's been rough with my dad's passing. Kids are not doing too well with it. Oh, I'm sorry, Britton. I'm sorry about that. I know that's rough. My dad passed away 5 years ago. It was very difficult. Kim. Kern River fishing. Hello, fishing family. How many so far? I caught two. I caught two on a topwater frog, and that is the first time I've ever caught any fish on a topwater frog. So that was pretty awesome. I'm gonna get some shorts out of it. Yeah, that was one of my goals this year, was to catch a topwater bass on a frog, and I did it today on a live. Been awesome if I can have it on a video, but it is what it is. Angie, sad news. Dad passed a couple months ago from cardiac arrest. Ultimately passed. That's awful. My dad had cancer for like 2 years. It's awful, slow. Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, Britton, I know how that goes. Things feel different. I know you've been keeping them close, though. Got to be there for them. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely there for you, Britton. Will be in our prayers. Fishy things. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Britton. We have also been doing tons of fishing because it's been nice out here. That's awesome, Britton. We've had rain and more rain, and it's just now, I think, starting to dry out. We're getting in the middle of May, so hopefully our spring rain is going to start dying off. I know 2 days ago when I fished with my son, at about 6 o'clock, the sun came out and I had sweat dripping down my face. And I was like, dang, I've been wishing for this for a while. Now I don't like it. Can you go back to the live for the bass frog catch for a video? Yeah, I can go back in my live, and there's a little button that says edit into a short. I think. Pretty sure you can. Almost positive. And you can go from that. Because I know I can do it in my long form videos, make shorts. So I think you can do it in the on the YouTube app. When you click your live, it'll be, you just kind of scroll through it. When you find where you want to make that short, there's a little button that says edit into a short. Great, how are you doing, Angie? Good, fishy things. Good. I think our weather's finally getting better. We've had horrible rain and flooding, and the river's starting to calm down. It's been mud, brown. It's kind of starting to calm down now. Fishy McFishes, Murphy. 8:19. Sun will be going down pretty quick. We got some purple clouds over here. I don't know if that transitions on the, no, you can't really see it. I'm so glad that we haven't had rain. I think all of Tennessee's been complaining about rain, because even if you don't like fishing, just being outdoors, anything you want to do outdoors is just, you can't do it. I don't think it's the same way for a live. You guys screen record it. I'm trying to think. I know when I caught like this huge bass back in November, and I made a short out of it, but I don't remember how I did it. But I found a way. If that button's not there, I found some way to make a short out of it. Who knows? I don't usually make shorts out of lives. I usually make shorts out of my long form videos, because usually nothing happens when I'm live fishing. I'm so distracted. Well, I did a lot of lives this winter. We're catfishing from the bank, which is kind of the worst time to catfish from what I hear. You know, in the winter time, our catfish go in deep holes in the middle of the river, and we're trying to catfish for them from the bank. But I mean, what else you gonna do? I think this winter I'm gonna try to get my kayak out and just suck it up. I mean, I like bank fishing, but it's kind of hard to catch fish unless you just want to catch like shell crackers and stuff, which is fun. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do. There's a button on the screen that does a 49-second short. Okay. I know in the long form videos you can do a 15-second short, or I think it jumps to a 3-minute, which is crazy. Like, maybe I want to do a 30-second short. I don't know. I do know I try to keep all of my shorts very, very short. It helps push it in the algorithm better. And I always link my video. Huh? What? What'd you get? A turtle? Just playing. My mom does it when I'm live. Okay. Tyler, shell is good at eating. Yes. I'd had this idea last fall to do a catch and cook video, because I know they're popular, and I've never done one. So I went and put my kayak on the boat ramp. I got stuck. Long story short, I got stuck on the boat ramp that I was going to do this catch and cook from. It was like it was the very upper part of the Hiwassee River. I got stuck on the boat ramp because of all the leaves. But I mean, I was going all out with it. I brought fresh lemon to put on the fish. I made my own homemade batter. Had a cutting board and some fillet knives. Like, I was just going to make this whole ASMR cooking part of my video of the fish I caught. I need to do that because I bought a stove. I went to Walmart and even got a stove to cook on the side of the bank. I'm still going to do that. I mean, yeah, that should be a good video. I don't like filleting fish though. I can do it, but I'm not good at it. So it's like I won't show that part of the video of me filleting the fish because everybody will be like, you ain't doing it right. I know. Shut up. That's what my mother had. Cancer sucks. We were getting my mother's treatments all lined up, and maybe 30 minutes before she passed. Yeah. My papa died of cancer too. He apparently had it for a long time, and he just woke up one day from, one morning, and his arm was like hurting really bad. And he went to the doctor or walk-in or whatever, and they x-rayed his arm, and it was broke. His arm was just broke. So then they started running all these tests. Well, he was eat up with cancer. He had no idea. And it was in his bones, so that's why his arm broke. And they set him up on treatments. And the very first treatment they gave him, he died. My grandmother died of breast cancer. Yeah, I absolutely hate it. It's an awful thing to go through. It's an awful thing to witness your family members go through it. Yep, I need to go ahead and definitely try to make that catch and cook video. Do it like with some pan fishing. That'd probably be the easiest way to do that, is just do a pan fishing video and bring my stove around. There's a guy that I watch, and he has a really big fishing channel. I can't remember his name, but I think he's up in Canada. But his videos are freaking amazing. He mostly catches these big old trout, and he's done quite a few catch and cook videos, and that's his most popular videos. And that's kind of where I got my idea of going all out with cooking, because I'm a cook. I love to cook. I'm a foodie and I'm a cook, so like if I'm gonna cook something, I go all out. But anyway, yeah, his videos of his salmon, or yeah, I think they're mostly salmon. It's all done up so well. Like, I don't know, you just have to see it. And I can't think of the channel name. But watching him cook these fish up in the mountains, in these remote mountains, is pretty awesome. Wish I could think of the name of that channel. Yeah, Tyler, I'm not good at trout fishing at all. I go up to the... Ooh, there's bass sitting there. Ooh. Hold on. I'm going to turn y'all around so if you want to watch me catch this. There's a bass sitting right there. Let's see if we can get him. He just smacked at my lure. He didn't get hung or anything, so I'm hoping. He's probably sitting on a bed right there. So, I'm going to throw again, because they're sitting right there. I think I probably just threw right on top of it. I might have spooked it. That's too far to the left. I'm going to try to throw right back on him again. Let's see. Right there. Come on, eat it. God dang. Freaking grass. Yeah, there's a big one sitting right there. Well, I don't know if it's big, but probably just scared that thing off. That's probably what I did. I think I threw right on top of its head. Freaking piece of grass again. God dang. Get off there. One more time. No. I think where I meant to throw. Dang, that was a big old buzz, but I don't think he was trying to hit the lure. I think he was trying to get out the way. I think I threw it on his head. Just throw it over here. Yeah, I meant to do that. One more time. He's sitting there. There, that's exactly where he was at. Come on. Freaking eat it. God, oh well. Yeah, I threw right on top of one. I don't think he's trying to eat it, but I think I just scared it. Scaredy cat. Run off instead of biting it. Anyway, yes, Reliance. I go up there about every winter just because what else is there to do but try to trout fish. I went up to Blue Ridge and trout fish too this winter. Got absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm not good at it. Like right below the powerhouse where everybody fishes. At the very upper part of Hiwassee, I go there. The only place I've had any luck trout fishing was I took a trip up to northern Tennessee and went to, what's the name of that lake? I mean that river. I caught that big trout. Huh? Flint.
Trout.
What's the name of it?
Clinch River.
Clinch. Yeah, Clinch River. And I caught 2 huge bass there. I mean, Clinch River. I caught 2. It's like a 2-hour drive from Cleveland north, Clinch River. But honestly, I wouldn't trout fish anywhere else after that because not only did I catch trout for the first time, well, I caught a couple trout, but every trout you catch around here are tiny. And most trout that I see people catch are tiny around here, the Hiwassee. No, these trout that I caught, it's in a video. I have it on the video. They're freaking massive. These trout were like freaking this big. And they're all that big in there.
Got a pretty good video of it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, these are trout that are living several years. I don't know if they actually survive the Hiwassee River or if they all get caught because there's none that big in there. I'm behind. Online fishing adventures. Hey, when fishing for bass, using a worm is sinker always involved. Are you talking about my long form videos? I was using a sinker mostly, if that's what you're talking about on my videos. I use the sinker mostly so I can get the worm out there. You know, the weight to flip that worm out there. Online fishing, like that, you usually catch panfish. No, I mean, I'm fishing with a frog that don't even have a sinker on it right now. The sinker's missing. That's fishing. Yep. Hello, Kaden. How are you? Where have you been? Well, I did my first live last night from the boat, which was really my first live in a month. I took April off, and here the last 2 to 3 weeks I've been filming mostly videos, but I am switching to lives again for the watch hours. And I'm probably not going to be putting out many videos for the next month or 2 now because I really need to focus on the watch hours. I'm very close to reaching the first 3,000 watch hour mark, so I'm like, yeah, I just need to do these lives. Usually don't do good fishing when I'm live because it's very hard for me to fish, focus, and talk to the screen. But I will say that's probably the reason I caught my first ever frogfish, because I was distracted talking to y'all. Location, Frank, I am in Southeast Tennessee, United States. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the likes, guys. They are super small, yeah. I've fished in Tellico before, not a whole lot. Now I will say, Ocoee Lake number 1 It's kind of hidden. There's no real access to it. There is, but it's kind of like hidden. You may know what I'm talking about. Now, Destin did catch a trophy trout in there. Like, it was massive. So I think it's just a trout that survived and got swept down the Hiwassee, and it's surviving in that lake. Maybe at the dam. I don't know, because that was a big trout. AJ says hi to Billy. You got a new BSF rod. That's awesome. That is cool. Yeah. Who wants to know what I got? Didn't you just tell us you got a BFS pole? I need a new spinning rod and reel combo. I ain't got one that's any good anymore. I got one for Christmas. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it was like $120, and the thing jacked up in like 3 months. And then I got a bunch of old crappy ones that we might have given $50 for, and they're still going. They just look and sound like crap. That's what I'm using in my last video, this old janky rod. You could hear like, I'm still catching bass. Hey Domingo, thanks for coming in. You got a Euro Tackle Rise BFS. That's awesome. How you doing, Domingo? You been still catching crappie? I caught my first ever frog bass today. I caught 2, which is on my goals of this year, is to catch a bass on a topwater frog. And in my first 30 minutes of my live, not only did I catch 1, I caught 2 within 5 minutes of each other. That was pretty awesome. And a variety of lures. That's awesome. Caden? That's right, Tyler. I never really thought about it, like how janky my stuff is sometimes, until I started filming. I'm like, you know, a lot of these people, they got some nice rod and reels. I'm over here using the junkiest crap ever. That's all right, though. It works. Crappies are jumping in my bucket. I don't know if people still fish for crappie around here this time of year. I don't crappie fish a whole lot. I have a crappie spot that I will fish in the fall because I know they're in there. But besides that, I don't ever know how to find crappie. Or if I do catch them, it's by accident. What's going on here? Why ain't that reeling? So this is like my new Christmas rod and reel combo. It was like the mock speed stick. Well, this part just jacked up. Like I don't know what you call this part, but it kept coming off. I couldn't keep it on there. It just kept coming out of the little holes. So I switched it up to this other speed stick that came off of a cheaper rod and reel. It's like, I don't know why it's so tight. It's like there's something in there. Got the same rod. Yeah. It's like, you know, the hole right there, like this bail just kept coming out of the hole within a few weeks. Good reel, by the way. And I guess it's not working very well right now. I don't know why. It's like very hard to turn. It's not wrapped up. I can't have nothing nice. See, it's like, I don't want to. Oh well, it's reeling. It's freaking reeling, so whatever. And the Eureka BFF rod, they were just released. My goodness, how many rod and reels do you have, Caden? You got a bunch, don't you? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a Bill Dance shot right there. Maybe. I think they might be some line caught up in here, like this area. That's what it feels like. It's not wrapped up anywhere wrong. It's not wrapped around the... Has to be in there. Ain't no telling. It seems like I did get hung up one time and something's in there. I'll take it apart. Here, Bassy, Bassy, Bassy. Man, just makes me want to be camping right now. It's so nice out here. Frogs are croaking. Unscrew the little round circle on the other side of the reel. Talking about that thing? Ain't got nothing to do with it. Talking about this circle. I'm spinning it. See, when I spin it, it's hard to spin. I don't know if it's right. Get that off. Oh, that's lovely. Did y'all hear that tree shot? Tree shot. Come on. Oh, it got out of there. Nice. Could be too tight. I had one that did that and it helped mine. Well, it's weird because like when I put my finger on there, it turns very easy. But when I actually do this, you see, it's very hard to turn. Turns, it's sticking, see? It sticks. But see, you can turn this. Oh, you know what? Talking about this? Hold on. Maybe that's what it is. I don't see how it could be that though. Oh my gosh, mosquitoes are out. I got ate up last night. My legs look awful. Freaking mosquitoes. Yeah, it's about time to go. I don't have no mosquito spray. My legs literally look like I have chicken pox. It's terrible. That didn't help any. Yeah, I'm coming. Fish our way back to the ramp. Throw this whopper plopper. It's getting dark. It's crazy because like I look at my screen, it's very bright, but it's dark. It's getting dark out here. 8:41. I think we got maybe 10, 20, maybe 20 minutes left of light. But it's a lot darker than what my screen shows. Maybe if I just like do this really, really fast, loosen up. That didn't work. See, this is Blue Gigi's area right here. All the trees down. See, this would be a good area to do the catch and cook if the boat ramp wasn't so janky. Very sketchy. All kinds of questionable people hang out at this boat ramp. Like there'll be people like showing up and I don't know. I'll be like, yeah, I'm not putting in here today. Hello, Chili Bowl. How's it going? I'm out here bass fishing. Caught 2 bass on a topwater frog earlier in the live. It's getting late. I'm headed back to the boat ramp. Thank you for stopping in. Need some grease on the pinion gear. Yeah, I'll grease it up. If you need to like throw some, what do you call that? Spray 40 stuff. What is that called? What do you call that? That spray lubrication. Something 40. WD-40, that's it. Thank you, Tyler. I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking APD-40, and I'm like, no, it's not a damn road. Hey, it loosened up. Like, well, never mind. It was worth a try. Did you put the reel in the water at the inside? You know what? I used to do that as a kid. You're right. I remember I had a rod forever that would always mess up. And when you put it in the water, then it would like miraculously fix itself for whatever reason. Let's see if that works. I just dunked it in the water. Let's see. Yeah. That's squirting water all over me. Hey, you know what? I think it might. Well, no. No, it's still reeling weird. Dunk it again. What the heck? That's lovely. I just throw marine grease from Walmart. Works great. Kind of stinks. $5 a tube. Would last you a lifetime. I didn't know there was such thing as marine grease. Wow. I had no idea that was a thing. Never even heard of a marine grease. I just thought all grease was made the same. It may need to be greased on the inside. Yeah. I'll take it apart and look at it. Probably squirt it with some WD-40. I think there's line that's in the barrel. Yeah. I was trying to think, is that the right word? Barrel? Yep. Oh my gosh. Hung on a net. Freaking A. Okay, there we go. Alright, we need to get back to the boat ramp because it's freaking getting dark. I appreciate all the likes, guys. I'm surprised I had people in here today because I noticed that everybody was going live this afternoon. So I thought, well, shoot, I won't have anybody in there to talk to today. Be talking to myself, which I did the first 10 minutes of my live. I was pretty much talking to myself. There was showing like 1 or 2 people in here, and I was just chatting away. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming along, fishing with me. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives over the next probably couple of months. So, try and get those watch hours in. Yep. What's so funny? You laughing at me? All right, you too, Tyler. All y'all have a great weekend, and I will catch y'all next week on some lives. Bye. Yep. All right, Domingo. See ya.